And in the locker room, each guy has been going up.
Hey, Kevin. Giroux.
Terrific. David, thanks. And the starting group for the Spurs. Aldridge out there with Trey Lyons. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2. And for New Orleans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center, filling out the middle.
Becoming consistent from beyond the arc, it's completely changed how you have to defend Ingram.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Now, here's Lyons. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a three-point game. Murray against Ball. Williamson looking it over. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And you can already see it. In his career, Zion is going to spend a lot of time at the line.
And he sinks the second.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
Now here is Holiday. He feeds it to Williamson. And stolen by Murray. Lyles inside, working on Williamson. The pass to Forbes. Murray outside. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Stolen by Ball. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Ingram finds Williamson. It's tipped and stolen by Aldridge. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Shoots over Ball. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
One of Murray's weapons showing up there. That crazy long wingspan.
To the paint. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist by Ball.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Aldridge dishes to Forbes. Left side, DeRozan. Down low. Goes back up. In deep. Aldridge drops it in. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Here's DeRozan. Derek Favors making his last shot. Aldridge, the pass to Lyles. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
Savvy assist by the veteran Aldridge. Sees the missed defensive rotation and takes advantage.
Ball against Murray. Now here's Ball. D right on him. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well trained in blocking out distractions. Ball doesn't let a little contact affect the shot.
Here's Forbes. Offline with his 3. New Orleans leading by 4. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
New Orleans making some changes here. Nelly is checked in for Favors, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. San Antonio also making some changes. Gay comes in for Trey Lyles, and it's White in for Bryn Forbes.
Attacking, putting his handprint all over this game. He has that ability from a point guard to jam it home.
Now here's Ball, and the dunk by Williamson.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Gay kicks to DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, so athletic, rising up to slam it home. Great finish.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Murray against Ball. Pass to Williamson. Tries again. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's White, and White with the stuff.
Gay is a high-activity player, someone who is constantly moving his hands, being rewarded for his efforts.
1 quarter in the books. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Mills. Rudy Gay is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Bellinelli, and it's White in at the shooting guard position.
It doesn't take much for Poeltl to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop.
Here's Hart following the bucket by the Spurs. The shot's good from Hayes.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Mills. He feeds it to Poeltl. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Love the razor-sharp focus. Poeltl bouncing off contact and finishing well.
And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself. Accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
San Antonio with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. Gay outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Smitty, with Rudy Gay, the longtime NBA veteran, Father Time might have taken away what he once was, but boy, he still finds ways to contribute.
He does, GA. Rudy Gay isn't the same scorer that he once was. But what I love about it, he's actually playing the power forward position more later in his career. He can still fill up the box score and also add a lot of rebounding. His passing has been underrated for a few seasons as well.
Now here's Redick. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From the high post. They get it back. Pass to Hayes. Here's Hart, covered by Mills. Jackson passes to Hart. Redick for 3. Okafor kicks to Hayes. Outside, Redick from the arc. No good that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Poeltl's shot is off.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, "Now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up." Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. Was shot by Redick, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
New Orleans has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Jackson finds Hayes. Back to Jackson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the paint here. Oh, what a play!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Favors comes in for Hayes. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Redick. San Antonio also making some changes. Lyles checked in for Bellinelli. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Patty Mills. Okafor, it's good on the putback.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Gay passes to Forbes. Inside, here's Lyles. And the dunk by Lyles.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Holiday against Walker. Holiday with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Favors. Hits the jumper in space. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
That's where majority of Favors points come from. So effective from the interior area of the floor.
Here is Forbes. Guarded by Jackson. Taken away by Holiday. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson kicks to Okafor. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Holiday, the pass to Hart. Clock at 6. Pass to Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Favors will never turn down a chance to dunk it. A powerful presence who really intimidates defenders with his athleticism.
And we finished one half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We've seen Derek Favors really having a great game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. We've got Okafor. Holiday out there with Ingram. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Melly in at the 4-man position. Now here's Aldridge. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
He was one of those great summer league stories. Bryn Forbes can get by as a knockdown shooter while still rounding out the rest of his game.
Now here's Ingram. Feeds it to Okafor, and then Okafor slams it in.
Showing what a skilled passer he is. Ingram with the beautiful dime there.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Ingram. Forbes dishes to Aldridge. And here is Ingram.
And Ingram just made a great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe. Great balance and body control for a big. Aldridge powers through some pretty good defense there.
Ingram kicks to Okafor. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here is Forbes following the score by New Orleans, and it's blocked. They get it back, and it goes down 2 points. Aldridge has got 6 points in the quarter. Pelicans leading by 9. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Okafor slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Aldridge. He's got 8. Murray surveying the D. Outside DeRozan. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Shot's good by Lyles.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
To the wing right side. 1:15 left in the third. Back to Ingram. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. It's DeRozan with the drive. And DeRozan throws it down.
You see with DeMar, the long step on the drive, then quick to go airborne.
To the inside, Okafor. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The pass to Forbes. Right side, DeRozan. The feed now to Aldridge. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. New Orleans making some changes here. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Reddick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Nicolo Melli. Now, here's Ball. Covered by Mills. 24 seconds left to play in the third. Mills with the steal. In transition, here come the Spurs. White's running. He can't hit that time. Good D by Williamson. Loads it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New Orleans holding on to an 11-point cushion. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another. And
we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Rudy Gay is out there with Bellinelli. Then it's White. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Walker in at the 2 guard. Left side Walker. Out to White. There's the dish to Poeltl. Count it.
Really nice work. Poeltl going to town on the weak defense down in the paint.
Pelicans leading by 11. Here's ball. It's Redick on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Again, the Pelicans score.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
To the middle. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Playing under control as usual. White takes the contact and completes the play.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Bellinelli. And that one falls for White.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson comes in for Hayes. And it's Ingram in for Josh Hart. White against Redick. Pass to Favors. Back to Redick for the 3. And that's collected by Gay. Ray, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
Now White. Pass to Walker. Fires the 3. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Poeltl's got it back down to single digits for the Spurs.
Got to be on the lookout for Poeltl crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Ball against Walker. Now here's Ball. Guarded closely. Here's Redick. Up again. Kicks it out to Williamson. Tries yet again. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Melly is checked in for the Pelicans. Then for the Spurs, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Poeltl. Trey Lyles comes in for Rudy Gay. And Murray's subbed in for Walker. Hayes is checked in for Nicolo Melli. And San Antonio also making a switch. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for White. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. It's Redick on the wing. Passes to Ingram. He feeds it to Favors. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Drew Holiday is checked in for New Orleans. Checking in for New Orleans. Spurs trail by 8. Murray outside. Outside Aldridge. On deep. Great D that time from Favors.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Now here's Redick. Over in the corner, Williamson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Murray. No good that time. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Inside. Here's Reddick, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Reddick is a master at getting to the line, finding ways to fool the defense and getting them to bite.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Spurs trail by 10. To the paint. The dive for the ball. And stolen by Favors.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for New Orleans.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jahlil Okafor.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Now here's Reddick. Here's Williamson. Hold on!
You got to buckle up on that one.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Murray. Bangs home the trifecta.
Improved shot mechanics, improved strength. DeJounte Murray is becoming a force.
Williamson against DeRozan. And finished off by Williamson.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now it's ended down to...
Hey, Kevin, you may...
That's a terrific story. David, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Bielitz, and it's Barnes in at the 3. And for San Antonio, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge, Lyles out there with DeRozan. Then there's Murray, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. Now, here's Lyles. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Pass to Bielitz. Back to Fox. Kings moving the ball around. To the inside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer from Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Barnes dishes to Bagley. And here's the break. Pass to Lyles. Fox with the steal. And here's the fast break.
Love to see him battling and go get it, little fella.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Sacramento on defense. San Antonio again turning it over. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Kings. Bogdanovich looking around. It's stolen by Lyles. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul. Murray outside. Six on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Bagley the pass to Fox. And it's Bagley that time on the assist by Fox.
A confident scorer. I mean, even when the defense is on Bagley and being aggressive, he gets it done.
Lyles kicks to DeRozan. Murray outside. Back to DeRozan. Bagley with the block.
Physical force. I mean, Bagley was drafted second overall because of his size and athleticism. I mean, he could swat shots away.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. Shots good by Lyles.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And Fox gets it to go. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I'll tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold. And anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
That one a little long. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
That one goes. Count it.
Refusing to let the D have the last word. Aldridge just excellent at converting on physical defense.
He leads and finds Fox. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, he is looking confident
Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Aldridge, good.
A favorite spot of Aldridge's. He likes to operate as close to the rim as possible.
Bielitsa with it, now guarded by Murray. And stolen by Murray. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
He's far from a shooter. I mean, Fox also has the ability to burn you from this area, too.
Forbes the pass to Aldridge. For 3, Murray. He can't get it to go. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Fox with the jam.
And listen, you better know where Fox is at all times, especially in transition, where he is downright dangerous.
Now, here's DeRozan. No points in the game yet for him. The shot's good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Barnes passes to Bogdanovich. Now, here's Bielitsa. Passes it to Fox. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got 10 points in the game.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for his shot. He enjoys getting it to the open teammate.
Tie game in San Antonio. And some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Kent Bazemore is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Giles in at the 5 roaming the paint. 5 to shoot. And that one's good. Parker.
And what you respect about Parker is that he often takes quality shots. He's an intelligent offensive player.
Mills passes to Pirtle. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Joseph. Mills looking it over. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. The offensive rebound. Lays it up off the glass. Mills has got his first points of the night.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Now here's Bazemore. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Hield can't hit. And there's the pass to Bellinelli. Pirtle with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Gay outside. Now here's Mills. Defense right on him. Gay passes to Mills. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Bazemore on the wing. Feeds to Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
Perfect use of the pick and roll. Love how decisive Parker is in these sets.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Mills. Pirtle, high post. Shot from the low block. Another one falls for San Antonio.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot, just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Joseph against White. Joseph, that's good.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And Mills kicks to Bellinelli. Just 5 to shoot. Pirtle. The rebound by Giles.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Hield dishes to Baseman. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 2. Pass to White. Back to Gay. From deep. It's hauled in by the Kings. 1:35 left in the first half of the game. And it's sent back by White. The putback. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. The Spurs making a switch here. Walker's checked in. And a change for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Harry Giles. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Here's Walker. Sacramento able to drain the 3. Outside, White. Back to Walker. Kicks it out to Gay. To stop the run. No good on the shot. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Passes it to Baseman. In the corner, it's Hield from past the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb. Hield's got the lead up to 8 now for Sacramento.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Hield against Walker. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And really, Pirtle is a very forceful player. When he's near the rim, the D better watch out for the slam.
Now here's Hield and the pass to Joseph. Kings moving the ball around. And Holmes throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the 2-hand slam. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
White looking around. Walker the pass to Gay. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
The scoring skills of Gay aren't just limited to the mid-range and his perimeter. This is a guy who can get it done from the inside as well, thanks to his fantastic length.
Back to Parker. Bazemore for 3, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Well, a tremendous start for De'Aaron Fox. He had 10 points and 1 assist. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got DeRozan. Trey Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. It seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. They get it back. Aldridge kicks to DeRozan. Murray against Barnes. Murray, good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Bogdanovich passes to Bielitsa. Murray against Fox. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Such an intelligent player. I mean, I love how Fox assesses these situations, and often he makes the right decision.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
I mean, having a point guard who can attack the basket like Fox is priceless. I mean, they love to see him take it up strong like that.
And Forbes kicks to Murray. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range. Murray's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in the second half.
Bogdanovich passes to Fox. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Bagley. San Antonio with the rebound. Fox with the steal. Back to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Oh, yeah, we've seen the evolution of Fox as a passer, and with every pass like that, it's obvious how far he's come.
Pass to Forbes. And here is Lyles. The layup off target. Kings leading now by 3. Barnes dishes to Fox. And stolen by Murray. And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Nice hustle there. You can count on DeRozan for this. He works so tirelessly as a scorer.
Bagley finds Bogdanovich. Here's Fox. To Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here is Forbes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Murray for 3. Rebound by Bielitsa. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. 3-point lead. And Fox gets it to go.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off, and the D struggling to keep up.
For 3, Murray. Here is Forbes. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Lyles, and the dunk by Lyles.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Lyons. 8 points for him. Here is Forbes. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Aldridge. Here's Lyles. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Hield finds Fox. Back to Hield. Pass to Barnes. Hield outside. No good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Kings lead by 4. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Spurs trail by 4. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Richaun Holmes out there with Giles, and it's Fox in at the point guard. And there's a whistle. That goes on Harry Giles. That's his first foul. So it's San Antonio now. Passes it to Mills. 6 to shoot. The shot off that time, and it's the Kings taking it the other way. Here's Giles. He's covered by Gay. And a deep three from Hield. Can't connect from long distance. And San Antonio shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Here's Pirtle. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Pirtle's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for San Antonio. Back to Hield. Outside, Fox. Now the pass to Giles. And Holmes now top of the key. Kings moving the ball around. Fox goes in, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Great awareness there from Fox. Make sure to get off a shot in time in these situations.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Left side, Walker. Pirtle inside. Holmes on him. Here's Giles. Covered by Mills. Back to Barnes. Down low. Here's Holmes. Here's Giles. And he slams it one-handed.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Yes, that goes in. And now it's an 8-point Sacramento lead.
Oh, the muscle and focus on display right there. Barnes, not easy trying to distract him from there.
Here's Fox. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you're taking into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Kicks it out to Gay. Back to Walker. He dishes it to Gay. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game.
And the wily athleticism of Gay helps him in these situations. Just so clever at finding ways to bury shots against defenders.
Now here's Barnes. Fox passes to Giles. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. The Kings also with the sub. Bielitsa's checked in. So it's the Spurs now. It's a 10-point game. Murray against Fox. Yep, it counts. Murray's got 9 points here in the second half.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Fox passes to Barnes. Now Bielitsa, covered by Lyons. Bielitsa misses. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And there it is for him.
And talk about a strong finisher. DeRozan will challenge anyone when he's looking to score.
Hield finds Fox. Barnes up top. DeRozan defending. And that one's good. Barnes.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Inside. And stolen by Murray. Here's Aldridge. That one goes. Count it.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Hield can't hit. The Spurs have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Aldridge, the pass to Murray. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And it's the Kings with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Hield. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
You have to commend the tenacity of Hill, earning the trip to the foul line.
Bagley, he's checked in for Sacramento. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Got a piece of it. Fox passes to Barnes. Fox kicks to Heald. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
There's always been a power aspect to Bagley's game, and every time he goes strong to the bucket, you get a taste of it.
For three, Murray. The shot will not fall. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. DH.
Hey, Kevin.
I bet they are. Thank you, DA. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. The kick out to Holiday. Lets it go with the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Over in the corner, Barnes. Bagley the pass to Fox. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Second shot opportunity. Favors can't get it to go.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Bagley trying to free himself up. And that one's good, Barnes.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Ingram dishes to Holiday. It's Ingram on the wing. Covered by Barnes. Ingram against Fox. Just 5 on the clock. That shot missing. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Over in the corner, Barnes. The tray. And Derek Favors pulls it down. The Pelicans have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4-men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Fields checked in for the Kings.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Here's Barnes. The Pelicans make their last shot. Bagley kicks to Bjelica. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Right at the free throw line. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Harry Giles is checked in for the Kings. Parker comes in for Bjelica. The Pelicans trail. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Hart the pass to Okafor. Another shot. Got a piece of it. Now here's Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
Oh, I like the craftiness of Parker at finding ways to get into the lane. Always looking to punch it down.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Okafor kicks to Hart. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Fox. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Jackson. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Jackson passes to Okafor.
Oh, my
great
goodness! That was special. And Okafor making no mistake about it, no doubt, using his exceptional vertical and throwing it down with force.
Now here's Barnes. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
Here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Kings leading now by 4. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Fox. Back to Barnes. Out to the right wing. Fox passes to Giles. Drops in the layup for 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Jackson from long range. And that does it for the first quarter. Kings lead by 6. Live. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying.
Being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Hart. Jackson Hayes is out there with Jahlil Okafor. And there's Jackson, and it's Redick in at the 2.
Not much you can do there. I mean, Parker getting it done even when the defense is all over it.
Pelicans trail by 6. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. To the paint. Okafor against Holmes. Okafor gets the bucket. Okafor's got his second basket of the game.
You know, the size of Okafor is really hard to deal with. I mean, he's skilled at putting his body near the basket, and then when he catches it in there, he makes good use of his chances.
Three-pointer, Hield. Offensive rebound, Holmes. And that one drops for him. Holmes got the lead up to 6 now for the Kings.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Back to Hart. Okafor up top. Jackson with it. And the dunk by Jackson.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And stolen by Redick. And now the Pelicans on the break. Jackson passes to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
The Pelicans have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Hart, that's good. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say, as a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. And some changes here for the Kings. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Parker. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Buddy Hield. And Bielitsa kicks to Joseph. Bounce pass, Bogdanovic. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. From deep three-point range, and they call over the back here. Too much contact.
You want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, it appeared to me as he was trying to get a piggyback ride, man. That's an easy call to make and gonna be called every time.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Giles comes in for Kent Bazemore, and it's Fox in for Corey Joseph.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. 1:12 left in the first half of basketball. Bogdanovic passes to Bagley. And here is Bielitsa. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And Holiday throws it down.
How about that endless wingspan of Ingram? I mean, really causing the opposition a lot of problems.
Bagley kicks to Fox. Out to the right wing. And Bielitsa has it in the corner. Here's the three. Shot clock reset for Sacramento.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And that one's good. Williamson.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bogdanovic. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And Williamson, such a unique prospect from a physical standpoint, can get anything he wants in that paint.
And so it's New Orleans.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They have a 6-point lead. And
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovic pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica, and it's Bagley in at the pivot, manning the middle. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive, beautiful tip in there.
Pelicans leading by 6. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Bjelica finds Fox. Back to Bjelica. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
On a heel, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And a change for the Pelicans. Redick is checked in.
Yeah, blending that power with quickness. Favors provides his team with some solid interior scoring.
And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Shot clock at 6. To the right side. Takes a 3. He's off on that one. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. They trail by 11. Kept alive. Holmes can't get it to go in. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Joseph against Ball. To the inside. And Favors kicks to Hart. And the officials call for a 3-second violation. Sacramento making some changes. Giles checked in for Marvin Bagley. Bielitsa comes in for Kent Bazemore. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Corey Joseph. Melly is checked in for New Orleans. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Hield.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Redick with the 3. Rebounded by Holmes.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on J.J. Redick. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
There's a minute 40 left in the third. Fox, good, nice job down low. Fox has got 8 points.
And a fantastic finish. I just love seeing Fox work his way through contact and converting.
Ball against Fox. Fox with the steal. And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox is so good at exploiting the pick and roll. When the defense goes under the screen, he knows exactly what to do. Burn them with the jumper.
Outside, Redick. The 3. That one misses. So the Kings will take it the other way.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Redick with the bucket.
Proving that he's more than just a shooter now. Redick, when he sees a lane, he takes it.
Fox passes to Bielitsa. Here's Fox. He's got 12. Back to Bielitsa. Pass to Giles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The pass to Holmes. Over Williamson with the putback. It's good on the putback. Giles has got his second bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Redick surveying the D. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't go. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. New Orleans on top. They're up by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So the Pelican 5 right now. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. He's out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Ball in at the 1. Bielitsa with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Ball. No good on the shot. Good D by Bogdanovich. The Kings trail by 3. Fox finds Bagley. To the middle. Bielitsa misses. The Pelicans shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. And it's Bagley at the elbow. Sacramento moving it around. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, he's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul it.
2 shots.
And so Bagley nails them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
The drive-by Ball. He's with it, working on Bagley, and that one is good.
Yeah, nothing too fancy, just getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Bagley kicks to Bogdanovich, back to Bagley. There's the dish to Barnes, a pass to Fox. The 3. Now Bielitsa, 5 to shoot, from deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bielitsa. New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. New Orleans leading by 5. Ingram left side. Back to Holiday. He kicks it to Williamson. Back to Holiday. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Down low. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Now it's a 7-point Pelican lead. The Kings have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Bagley the pass to Barnes. Now here's Fox. Takes the 3. But they get it back. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Over in the corner, Williamson.
Able to guard multiple positions, Bagley's athleticism and speed helps a ton on this end. His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
The drive by Bagley. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Fields checked in for Bogdanovich. There's 1:47 left here in the 4th quarter. Fox against Ball. Inside. Favors can't get it to go. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Healed. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Pelicans leading by 9. Out to Ingram. Williamson from long range. Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Pelicans.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Derek Favors.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Shoots from the line.
Barnes is really showing some good work on defense. Outstanding at staying in front of his guy and challenging the shots, making it hard for him.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball with a wide open look. They get the rebound. The kick out to Holiday. Now here's Ball. 5 on the clock. Williamson outside. From downtown. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This was a very strong. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And nothing tips off.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram and it's small forward. And for San Antonio, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim, can get it done over either shoulder. And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
Yeah, I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
Now here is Holiday following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Ball against DeRozan. Holiday the pass to Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
High post Favors. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's DeRozan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Ingram outside. Goes up to the stripe. And Favors kicks to Ingram. Clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Favors passes to Ingram. Outside Holiday. Back to Ingram. Shoots over DeRozan. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Holiday.
Like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
Now here's Lyons. Back to Forbes. Right side Aldridge. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Favors dishes to Holiday. And the 3-ball is good. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Now Gay, after J.J. Redick's 3-pointer that didn't go. Gay outside. And Mills atop the key. Pass to Aldridge. Stolen away. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's Redick on the wing. Light covering. Redick passes to Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
To the paint, here's Melly. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The pass to Aldridge. Over Favors. Aldridge, no luck. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 15-3 run. Over to the wing. Here's Melly. He's covered by Gay. Outside for Reddick. Launches it. San Antonio with the rebound. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Over in the corner, White shoots over Reddick. Gay. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's too easy. A player of Rudy Gay's scoring prowess, he's salivating on shots like that.
Outside for Reddick. Lets the three fly. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so it's New Orleans going into... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. We've got Hayes. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Okafor, and it's Hart in at the three. Here's Redick. Offensive rebound. Okafor kicks to Redick. There's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Redick's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Walker. Pass to Pirtle. Hayes with the steal. Passes to Hart. New Orleans moving it around. Back to Okafor. Stolen by Walker. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. White's got his first basket.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Jackson against White. Pass to Redick. This one for three. Stolen by Walker. And here comes White, leading the fast break. And White slams it in.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Pelicans leading by 7. Redick with it. Outside Jackson. The pass to Hayes. 6 to shoot. Hart the pass to Okafor. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And here is Bellinelli. Back to Walker. The three ball. Okafor grabs the miss. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Redick finds Hayes. And Hart has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Walker. And no good that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Pass to Okafor. And the wide open shot from Redick. Nailed from three-point land. Redick's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans. And a wide open look for Walker. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Redick passes to Jackson. He kicks it to Okafor. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Just his first attempt. And that's collected by Gay. Spurs trail by 10 to the inside. White. And White with the stuff.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it. Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Hayes dishes to Jackson. The feed to Reddick. Back to Jackson. For three. San Antonio with the rebound. Gay's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Okafor with the steal. Pull-up jumper. Hart. The tip in on the offensive rebound. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Walker the pass to Gay. Tips it. Walker on the follow. Walker's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. New Orleans leading by 8. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jackson kicks to Reddick from past the arc. The shot will not fall.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Misses off the left iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And so it's New Orleans. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Derek Favors had no problems getting going. He had 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 block. And that...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic out there by Derek Favors.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the 3rd. On the court right now for the Spurs. Miles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2 spot.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him. Outside for Murray, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Nelly is checked in for Zion Williamson. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Now here is Holiday. He's covered closely. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. It doesn't go for him. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Craig, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Okafor comes in for Nicolo Melli. And Williamson subbed in for Drew Holiday.
There's such an aura around the way that Zion Williamson has come into the league. Such a different player, the way he moves, the way he jumps. There's no doubt that everybody has an eye on Zion.
That one good for 2.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, that's a tremendous combination down there of strength and Zion's length, and he's going to dominate any defender around the rim.
Outside DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Well, he's become a defensive anchor here for this team over the past couple seasons. Great timing on the block there.
Williamson outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. Aldridge with it. Now Okafor defending. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
He's so focused to get that finish there and to stay somewhat on balance. A great finish from Zion as he gets driving on the inside.
They get it back. Lyles outside for Murray. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
Yeah, B.I. has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually, that metabolism's going to slow down, and if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
Mills with the steal. On the wing, DeRozan. He's covered by Favors. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
Ingram against Murray. Ingram right side. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. And DeRozan sends it back. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Mills passes to Aldridge. 12 seconds left here in the third quarter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened on the court for the Pelicans. Getting the fourth quarter going. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Then there's Hayes, and it's Melly in at the 4th. DeRozan finds Gay. Now here is Pirtle. Passes it to Walker. From deep three-point range, that one no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Ball feeling it out a bit. White with the double team. Here's Hart. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Lonnie Walker. New Orleans also making some changes. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Ingram in for Hart. Ball, the pass to Favors. Now here is Holiday. He He's guarded closely. Gay against Williamson. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gay.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
New Orleans moving it around. And the dunk by Williamson.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Pass to White for the three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Pert. Lyle comes in for Rudy Gay. And Murray's subbed in for Derek White. And so Holiday will bring it up for New Orleans. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
Back to Forbes, looking to end the run. Great D that time from Favors.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Williamson kicks to Ingram, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Spurs trail by 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Aldridge. And he overshot that one, missing. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Williamson finds Holiday. Right wing. Floats it up for Williamson. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof.
Wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know,
Kawhi's
got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you.
Well, the defense surprised that he's even out there. They're going to let him have that. He's not a great three-point shooter. Got to let him have something.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for New Orleans.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Zion Williamson.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And finished off by Williamson.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Outside for Murray. Shoots over ball. Hits the front of the rim and out. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. Back to Ingram. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled. Sacramento, California. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. DA, it's...
Hey, good evening, Kevin.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Trey Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. And Murray's got the ball here for the Spurs.
And as great a player as LaMarcus Aldridge is, at times his defense can be a concern. Only getting tougher for him as he ages.
LaMarcus Aldridge, GA, will be able to score forever. Defending pick and rolls, keeping up with mobile bigs. That's a problem right now later in his career. Limiting minutes and picking up matchups might be the best way to disguise this.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Lyles passes to DeRozan and finished off by DeRozan.
When DeRozan gets to the rim like that, you know how it's going to end.
Passes it to Bagley. Now here's Barnes. From deep. Rebound by Murray. Now Lyles. Pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
You see it right there. One of Murray's biggest advantage is his lift off the floor.
Fox kicks to Bagley. Back to Fox. Pass to Barnes. Sacramento moving it around. Inside. Bagley. That shot off. Nice D from Aldridge. Here's San Antonio. Murray outside. Aldridge, the pass to Forbes. A new 14-second shot clock for San Antonio. Here's DeRozan. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
To the middle. Here's Murray. Aldridge trying to break free. Murray, good. Murray's got his second basket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bogdanovich left side. Back to Fox. He kicks to Barnes. Bagley dishes to Bogdanovich. Barnes against DeRozan. And here are the Spurs. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Outside Aldridge. Over Bagley. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Now here's DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Bogdanovich after the basket by San Antonio. San Antonio leading by 6. There's the pass to Lyles. Back to Aldridge. Bogdanovich against Murray. Passes it to Lyles. 6 to shoot. Over Bjelica. Rebound by the Kings. 1:04 left to play here in the first. No good on the 3.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bjelica. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich. The Spurs also changing it up. Rudy Gay's checked in for Lyles. And it's White in for Bryn Forbes. Aldridge kicks to Murray. Here's White. The rebound by Giles. The Kings trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the shot is good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Murray, outside DeRozan. Aldridge dishes to Murray. Back to Aldridge. DeRozan scanning the floor. Off target at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Spurs lead by 4. And we'll be back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Rudy Gay is out there with Bellinelli. Then it's Mills. Then there's Derek White. And it's Pirtle in at the center, filling out the middle.
Long strides Gay takes on the drive is alarming for a defense. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul him.
Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Here's Parker. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Spurs leading by 3. On the wing, Bellinelli. Mills with it. Joseph on him. They get it again. Pirtle. It's deflected.
Bazemore, an excellent shot blocker for his size. His 7-foot wingspan catches you off guard.
Gay with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay. Sacramento with the ball. Bazemore finds Joseph. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Holmes. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
On the wing, Bellinelli. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Healed, the pass to Parker. Back to Heald. And then Heald with the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Pass to Bellinelli. Back to Mills. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You know, he's not someone who spends a ton of time in the painted area, but Patty Mills looking comfortable on that one. The veteran guard, Patty Mills, has spent the majority of his career with the Spurs. Mills is a fantastic weapon off the bench.
They are just killing them on the interior.
San Antonio trailing here. Bellinelli dishes to Pirtle. Bellinelli passes to Pirtle. Makes it off the glass. Pirtle's got his first points of the game.
And with Mills, no doubt his biggest talent, I think, is his outside shooting.
GA, we know it. He's going to stop beyond that arc and pull up. Every now and then he'll drive it. He's been a great shot shooter in his career. He knows what he's about, and he brings that energy night in and night out.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. And then Hield with the dunk.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And here's Mills for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Parker. And now it's a 3-point Kings lead. Bellinelli passes to Gay. Feeds to Pirtle. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Love the razor-sharp focus. Pirtle bouncing off contact and finishing well.
And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Sacramento making some changes. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Jabari Parker. And Bielitsa in for Kent Bazemore. Then for the Spurs, Lyle comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Patty Mills. Hield from outside. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Gay kicks to Forbes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The pass to Gay. Down low. Here's Lyles. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Bielitsa. Back to Hield. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Count that one, and the Sacramento lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Forbes. Pass to Joseph. And here is Holmes. Hield outside. Gay with it. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Well, when they give him the lane, Rudy Gay loves to create off the dribble in these situations.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. And that...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One guy who's been getting it done is Buddy Hield.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Pulls up, high post. Murray, no good. The Kings trailing. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Bogdanovich. Lays it up off the glass. Bogdanovich has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Kings. Here is Forbes. Guarded by Fox. Lyles no good. The Kings shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
DeRozan against Barnes. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Harry Giles is checked in for Bielitsa. And San Antonio with the change here, too. White, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Bogdanovich against White. Pass to Lyles. For 3, Murray. The rebound by Giles.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
DeRozan's shot is good. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
DeMar DeRozan is so good when he has space to get out and get his legs moving on a break.
Bogdanovich passes to Barnes. Here's Giles. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Kings lead by 5.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Some changes for Sacramento. Jabari Parker comes in for Bagley, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Bogdanovich. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. Mills comes in for DeJounte Murray. And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock them down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
And the Kings making a change here. Hield's checked in. Three-pointer, Hield. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's DeRozan. White. And it's put back in by White. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not a guy who regularly crashes the offensive glass. Derek White is opportunistic and seizes the moment.
The pass to Bazemore. Giles kicks to Fox. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fox has got 8 points.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
When you get your tickets to see him play, that is what you are paying for. Incredible dunk from DeRozan.
Hield finds Fox. Back to Hield. Here's the three. That one misses. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Shots good by Mills.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Now here's Bazemore. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Parker up top. Aldridge is covering. Basket counts. And the Kings lead by 1. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Hield outside. Parker outside. Here's Fox. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Fox has got 6 points in the quarter.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
It'll count. Oh, he got it to go!
Wow. I can't believe it.
OMG, that's how you sign.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Spurs lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Rudy Gay, who's out there with Bellinelli, and it's Pirtle in at the center.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Fox passes to Holmes. Back to Fox. Bielitsa with it. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Poeltl. And he banks in the layup. And it's 6 points for Jakob Poeltl.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Fox kicks to Hield. Fox deciding where to go with it. A second chance effort. Bielitsa misses. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. A 2-point game. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. It's Bielitsa. And Poeltl sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Poeltl. Wonderful timing right there.
To the wing on the left. To the paint. That's good from Gay on the assist by Walker. And it's a 4-point San Antonio lead.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And stolen by Gay. In transition, here come the Spurs. Walker leading the charge. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Walker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs.
What vision from Poeltl, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Kings with the fresh shot clock. Tips it up. They shoot again. Hield outside. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Spurs.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Bagley, he's checked in for the Kings. Bogdanovich comes in for Buddy Hield. Then for the Spurs, Lyles checked in for Gay. DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Lonnie Walker. Barnes kicks to Fox. He feeds it to Bagley. Off the left rim and out.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
Lyles passes to Poeltl. The dish now to Forbes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The last thing you want to do is send this young man to the line. Bryn Forbes is almost automatic.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Spurs. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Sacramento gets it back, but they'll get another chance. Back to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
As Barnes gets more comfortable working off the dribble, I think we'll see him averaging more and more free throw attempts.
White, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes.
At the line for 2.
Barnes hits them both.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Bagley. White against Bogdanovich. Murray dishes to DeRozan. To the inside. It's stolen by Bagley.
This has reached desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
A bit of a late bloomer in college, White has proven to be a steady pro, in my opinion. He can shoot, pass, and he can defend, adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
It's White on the wing. Passes to Lyles. Inside, it's stolen by Bagley. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. No good that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And White kicks to Aldridge. The feed to Murray. Here's the teardrop. Bagley with the rebound. Here's Bielitsa. The second effort. It falls!
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Here's White. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's San Antonio. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
Harrison Barnes.
And as things...
Hey, Kevin.
There is a lot of character on that team. David, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Bagley in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center position. They get it back. That's tipped.
A solid shot blocker at his position. Ball's length allows him to make a difference on this end.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Passes it to Bjelica. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift about his hands. And then we all know how it ends.
Fox finds Bjelica. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
And it's the Kings with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. Bjelica misses.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
And it's Williamson missing. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Bogdanovich with it, now guarded by Ball. It's Bjelica. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Versatile player, Bjelica mainly excels at spacing the floor. He's a big man with range. He'll do whatever you ask him.
And so he makes both from the line.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here's Ball. Ingram outside. The 3. Rebound by Bjelica.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Fox. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Williamson. On up the court. It's stolen by Bagley. Over in the corner, Barnes. Here's Fox. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
For 3, Ingram frames the three-pointer. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Here's Barnes. Zion Williamson making his last shot.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Well, this is your challenge defensively. How do you stop Williamson without fouling?
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Nelly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Gets it to go. That one good from Giles.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. And a deep three from Hield. But they recover it. Back to Joseph. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Williamson. And that one drops. Williamson's got 10.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
And it's Parker in the corner. Three-pointer Hield. No good on that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. And the wide-open shot from Redick. A fresh 14 for New Orleans. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. I'm willing to give up on that possession. I love Williamson's commitment and attack mentality.
Puts up a three. And it's Melly with the rebound. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And it's Hield off the drive. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Pelicans lead by 11.
Venom.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Holmes in at the 5. Here's Bazemore, and the slam dunk by Bazemore.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
What a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it, and it's bound to only get more intense from here on out. And the pass to Holmes. Shot from 12. Pelicans pull it in.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. You ask Buddy Hield, he says he's not just a shooter, he's a maker. And boy, he's right. One of the great marksmen, not just in the league today, but in league history.
I mean, look at the volume of threes he's attempted and his percentage. He's in elite company.
Bazemore finds Parker. Sacramento moving it around. Holmes passes to Hield to the middle. Bazemore misses. Pelicans leading by 11. Outside for Jackson. Here's Hart. Back to Hayes. And it's good. 2 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday is checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
Down low. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Ball.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Barnes against Ingram. It's good, and the New Orleans leaders got back down to 14 after they get the hoop from Barnes.
Reliable score. Did you see that? Barnes is superb at getting good position and going to work from there.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Favors. Good D by Barnes.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, man, coaches love seeing that. Barnes grinding on the offensive glass, turning a missed opportunity into points.
Outside Holiday. Pelicans keep it alive, and Favors kicks to Hayes. Fox against Ball. Shot clock at 6. Feeds it to Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Fox against Ball. Bogdanovich passes to Fox. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the paint, here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram, not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Barnes against Ingram. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And never the star some predicted coming out of North Carolina, but Harrison Barnes still a quality wing in our league.
Oh, yeah, GA. I mean, mostly a straight line driver. I like him playing off the ball, spotting up and diving when the opportunity presents itself.
Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Hayes. Harry Giles is checked in for the Kings. Hield comes in for Bogdanovich. And the dunk by Williamson.
And you see the decision-making Williamson possesses. Phenomenal with the reads in terms of the defense and just taking what's available.
Hield can't hit.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Ball with a wide open look. No good with the triple. And now the Kings fast break. And it's Fox with the jam.
Was that a guard or a big? What a dime from Bagley. He continues to develop his vision.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Poked away. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in command.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A tremendous start for Zion Williamson. He had 14 points, 4 rebounds. And that'll do it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Ingram wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Kings trail by 18. Barnes passes to Bielitsa. Over Holiday. Bielitsa misses.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but he can't get anything to fall.
For 3, Ingram buries the long-range jumper. Ingram's got 6. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you join the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid. Now he's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Great positioning on the putback.
Offensive rebounding is all about positioning and hustle. I mean, there, Bielitsa showed exactly how you get these additional opportunities.
Back to Williamson. Ingram right side. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Here's Bagley. Banked in off the glass.
A tenacious offensive rebound. I mean, Bagley uses his athleticism so well to collect second chance opportunities.
And still a ton of upside for Marvin Bagley. Talk about what you see.
But yeah, I see an agile, quick player off of the floor. I mean, we know he can play in the paint. I'm just interested in seeing how well he starts to stretch the game and become a three-level scorer.
Here's Fox. They grab their own miss. So Favors will bring it up for the Pelicans. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Favors, and there's Favors putting it right back in.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive, and it's in there.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Pelicans leading by 23 to the middle. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
They're at a loss defensively of how to stop Zion. I mean, just too much athleticism, too much skill.
A three from Bielitsa, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Favors has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength, it's the body control.
Bogdanovich with it, now guarded by Ball. Here's Williamson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Pelicans shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
So much pressure on Williamson to be a legend out of the gate. He has Hall of Fame tools, but you have to give him time to refine those.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Reddick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Ripped away. And he bangs it home with one hand.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Williamson kicks to Jackson. To the inside. Stolen by Joseph. Here's Giles. Covered by Williamson. Gets it to go. That one good from Giles. Giles has got 4 points in the quarter.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Sacramento's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
Excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
And we all know that Hart plays superb defense. Now, the next step is becoming a more consistent offensive player.
9 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Fox passes to Giles. Inside, here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And so it's New Orleans. finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Giles is out there with Holmes, and it's Parker in at the 3 spot. Melly passes to Okafor. Doubled by Fox. Here's Melly. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Hart. Takes a 3. Rebound by Parker. And for Sacramento, they're shooting terribly up to this point. Just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there.
How do you not love Fox? I mean, he's a crafty point guard who possesses some real power.
Holiday attacking. Double team on Holiday. Here's Melly. Okafor kicks to Hart. Outside Holiday. He dishes it to Redick. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick. And the Kings also making a change. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Giles. And here's Ingram from the arc.
Oh, he's such a strong, versatile defender. I mean, Barnes has a solid understanding for knowing how to guard whoever he's on.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
That's tipped. Hield with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Barnes kicks to Hield. The tray. Pelicans pull it in. Favors got 14 rebounds tonight, going after.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
That was just rude. Williamson with no hesitation on the drive and no mercy on the finish.
And Parker with the basket on the assist by Barnes.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Fox. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Sacramento making some changes. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And Bielitsa in for Jabari Parker. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Ingram. Good D by Barnes.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Sacramento again missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of them.
Yes.
This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson, at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. This is unbelievable.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Oh, great instincts, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Fox finds Bielitsa to the paint. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got his 16th rebound on the night.
And so it's going to end up. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Healed from outside. It's not going to go for him. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. The drive by Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
And he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And providing the score, boy, they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by the Pelicans.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
We've got 28 seconds left in the game. And the Pelicans with possession here. Hayes with it. Got a piece of it. Melly passes to Hayes. 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate